Hi everyone, Christine here, and I'm here to share another project with you. This is a shadow box I created for Martica's Secret Sisters Secret Garden swap. And of course you needed to use an 8x8 shadow box with the Graphic 45 Secret Garden paper. And the first thing I did was, as I do with all my projects, is I used several coats of paint, and in this case I used vintage white, several coats, and sanded in between, and I did some crackling. And then the next thing I did was I did the roof. Let's see if we can get some better lighting. And I used my Fiskars punch to do all the tiles. Okay, and then once I completed that, I did another long piece here and another long piece here, and then I glued that to the top of the box. This here is a Tim Holtz key that I painted vintage white and glued that on top. And the next thing I did was I did some fussy cutting, and I did this first layer here. And I used my McGill embossing stylus pen to give it a more dimensional look. And what I did was I turned the paper upside down, and I don't think you can see it. I turn it upside down to give it more dimension, and I just, in a circular motion, embossed it. Okay, and the leaves you see here, I think that's a Cottage Cuts Ivy leaf die, which I did the same embossing technique, and I just took my stylus pen and just did circular motions. And let's see, and then I have another layer here of paper. I'm not sure if you can see that. And I did the same technique. I embossed every single flower, even the little birds you see here. Okay, and then I popped it up about a ½ an inch off the box to give it an extra dimension of layer. Okay, and then the next thing I did was I did the arch. And I just did a freehand drawing, created the arch, and backed it with some paper behind, and did some more fussy cutting and added some more ivy leaves. And this here is a Spellbinders die, which I cut from the Secret Garden paper, and I just hung it with some jump rings so that it swings. Okay, and the backing here, I had a piece of paper and I painted it white. I'm not sure if you can see that. I painted it white, and then I added sponge painted blue on top of that, and added more white to give it, simulate some clouds. Okay, and then these two images in the back, I stuck down in there, and then I tried to use this new technique I found. I think she's a Prima designer, Solange Marquez. What she does is she uses modeling paste and paint to kind of blend in the pictures with the background. So that was my first attempt, and looks okay. Not the greatest, but that's my first try. Okay, and let's see what else here. And I added the Prima bench here. I love this cute bench. And added more background paper behind it. Not sure if you can see. Did more fussy cutting with the flowers here. And then I'm going to turn it this way. Did more fussy cutting on the inside here. More flowers. Okay. And down here is a dusty attic fence, which I painted white. And these flowers are Prima and I Am Roses. And these charms, I think I got at Michael's. This one here, and this flower charm here. And then I used some Spanish moss. And I think that's it. And by the way, the paper I got from Tracy at Stay True to God. And she's got all kinds of cute stuff, so check her out there. And I believe that's it. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And thank you for watching. Bye.